Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gaming Droid, welcome back to Free Trial Droid, and welcome to Riding Club Championships. This is a game by Art Plant. It was originally a free-to-play game on Facebook. It was originally a Facebook minigame, and they've expanded it and put it down onto Steam as a free-to-play game. It does have paid-for elements, which we'll talk about, and you start off in the training area, you do a little bit of training, and then you go on and you pick your horse. This is Droid Carrier, the horse. One thing I will say is I'm rather impressed by the fact that they have an array of skin tones for your rider. You can choose a male or female rider, and they have an array of skin tones ranging from a guy who's never seen the sun to a natural-born African. It's like, okay, that's quite impressive to have that many skin tones. I think there's something like 14 or something. It was quite insane as I was just flicking through them. This is a free-to-play horse riding game, and I'll say this: there are elements that you have to pay for with real money. See, you can buy cash. There is also a limitation on how often you can play based upon an action point system, which is a little bit down here. I've got 213 action points left. So there is kind of like a limitation to play, and you can buy more action points, but the action points refresh on a daily basis, so it's not terrible. I should hate this game because it's got it right down to the pay gold, which you earn by playing, or you can buy real gold, buy gold with real money, but you can also earn it by playing. Or you get a temporary amount of pro player. So if you become a pro player, you get a stable hand. But it has the silly little groom your horse thing for girls. Like this, I know there's probably some boys who like grooming horses, but just scrub him clean. But this in my opinion, this is a silly little mini game. I don't quite understand why people enjoy this sort of thing, but it does show interesting thing that there are quite a few tools used to groom a horse. I didn't know there were this many tools used to groom a horse, and apparently you sponge the horse's face. Who knew? This is an interesting thing that a lot of these games I haven't seen do before, which is where you actually have to farrow the horse. You actually have to do the horse's hooves, which, legitimately, this is something horse riders, or at least the people who look after horses in stables, and I suppose if you have your own horse and you horse ride, you as well, have to do. You have to get the stones and the pebbles out of the horse's hooves so they don't break, so they don't get damaged. You then just comb the horse's hair, because, why not? And there we go. Our horse is clean, it's happy, and we exit the grooming stage. So that's the bit that isn't the game. That's the little girl wants to look after horses bit. The actual game is over in the jumping matches. So you can run around a paddock to practice. There's a weekly showdown, ranked matches, and play alone. There's also a ladder which shows you where you are on the ladder. I'm 18,684 at the moment. There is a course editor. You actually can make your own courses, and this is one of the things that I find interesting. Is this is actually quite a complete game. If they took away the energy and having to buy energy to refill your energy bar or wait for energy to refill, you earn gold during your matches, so that's no problem. You earn skill points during your matches. You can collect gifts in the paddock. You can complete quests, and if you complete quests, you gain rewards. So, it's not terrible. It's not. And once you actually get into a course, so I'll jump into the getting started course. So here's the getting started course. It's a simple little course. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, I knocked over the bar. I was a little bit late with my jump. So let's play that again. So you see, you get coins, you get experience, and you can earn skill tickets through completing quests. So, it's a game all about timing and planning. Damn it! I knocked down that same bar again. It's a game all about sort of like timing and planning. You have to plan when you're going to jump, because if you jump too early and just sail through, or if you jump too late, then you're going to catch them with the back of your horse. So it's a game all about timing and planning. It shows you the controls regularly. It's not a hard to control game. In some of the more complex courses, where you're actually having to turn quite tight circles, dang it, I jumped too early, where you're actually having to turn quite tight circles, you actually have to plan the movement speed of your horse as well. So you actually have to drop down to a trot or drop down to a walk to actually get around the circles, because you get penalised if you come at a gate from the wrong angle. So you actually have to plan your route. So as far as like the difference between this and say a game where you are jumping hurdles as a human being, like a hurdle racer, there is, for instance, Fairy Tale or Tails Runner that I did on the channel a while ago. There's not a much difference really. Like this is dressed up in a horse ownership and looking after a horse style, but in reality, so there's a quest completed and I can get the reward, which is skill tickets and experience and gold. So in reality, there's not much difference between this and something like Tails Run or something like that. It's about planning your timing, your speed, your turns, planning when you're going to jump, and it's a little bit of a timing challenge because you have to jump at the right time. It's also actually got kind of funky music in it, like the actual music that comes with it. Is pretty kind of funky music. The settings are a little bit limited, but it runs at a reasonably high frame rate, and you can actually change the settings in the launcher, so you can change the resolution and things like that in the launcher. You have to periodically groom your horse to keep your horse happy and to keep it healthy. It searches for opponents. It's got a reasonably good matchmaking system. It matches you up with people close to your ranking reasonably quickly. There we go. The actual ranked matches, it would be nice if they had some like hurdle races rather than just this. So they had so this one's quite a course with quite a tight couple of turns, but it looks like I should be able to do all the turns reasonably easily without dropping my speed. And part of it is getting the jumps right, part of it is making sure you're travelling as fast as possible. Ah, penalty. So I've got to come at it from this angle, so I'm going to have to do a wide turn. And jump. And there we go. So I managed to do that reasonably well, but I lost the match against my opponent who managed to do it a little bit faster. So with my penalties I was at 38.9, he got 26.6, so he's obviously much better rank than me. I've leveled up again, and I can pick up a reward for leveling up, and because I've leveled up I can jump into my player and statting, and I can actually add a stat, so I can actually up my horse's run speed. And the other thing you get as well is you get the fact that your equipment levels up. So as your equipment levels up, you can gain faster action point recovery, so your action points come back quicker. As you can see, I've got a little burst of action points already because I leveled up. So for instance, if I pay 200 gold to get this up, it doesn't have enough experience to level up. Okay, so let's see if we can't quickly get my helmet enough experience to level up. But like, it's not a badly formed game. It's certainly pandering to the little girl wants to own a princess market. But as far as the mechanic, in fact, to be perfectly honest, I think this would probably frustrate a lot of little girls who want to own ponies, because it's actually quite, like, the timing element and the training element of actually getting your, oh crikey. So this is one heck of a course. So the actual timing element and element of getting your horse lined up and things to get the right jumps is actually like reasonably challenging, even with the marker that tells you where to go. Ah, I hit the wall. So where am I going next? Oh, I've got to, I had to turn the other direction. So the camera slightly confused me there because the camera went the wrong way. So the camera went right, so I thought I had to go right. But no, I had to go left. So that's cost me an awful lot of time, an awful lot of penalties. And now I'm gaining penalties for overstepping the time limit. So there you go, I'm going to lose that match, but it is going to gain me experience and things like that. So skill tickets, things like that. Easy peasy. It gives me some newer challenges. Stars are obtained by jumping marked obstacles in the paddock, and course challenge complete, Jezza's challenge course. So let's play alone and let's jump into Jezza's challenge course. So this is a challenge course. I think one of the things that also makes this kind of a excellent sort of like little race sim. It's okay. It's not excellent. It's terrible. It's cheesy and pandering and god awful. But it's not as bad as it could be. The thing that makes it quite good is the fact that you can actually build your own little races. Ranked match. Win a ranked match. So has my equipment leveled up? No. How long have I been doing the video for? What I'll do is I'll just jump into the course editor. So the course editor is actually, let's use the desert scene. Not bad. So you actually have to buy things to place on your course, and it costs a certain amount of gold. But like they don't, the pretty things of course cost a lot more than the jumps do. So you can actually set up a decent course. It doesn't give you very good instructions on kind of like how to rotate things, or how do I right click and that rotates you. I see. So where's 1? There's 2 and 3. Where's 1? So let's swing you around here and drop you there. So now, that is impossible to turn. Ah, 1's been dumped all the way over there. I see, because I didn't know what I was doing. So you see, it's got a little like the slightly difficult to play little course builder, but like people produce some decent courses. So like new courses. So this course here. This course was produced. Easy barrel race. This course produced by someone, and this is a confusing course. So this is someone who's tried to create a course. God, they must have spent a lot of gold on this. A course that is confusing and you're not really sure where you're supposed to go. Okay. I'm just going to run through all the things because, wow, this is a really... So this is one of the ones where you would certainly have to slow down to a almost a crawl to... Wow. Someone's really gone all out with this course. So let's main menu. So that's quite a sort of odd course, but let's go to an agility course by this guy. So this is an agility course. Nope. So that one was quite tight, so I might have to do a big swing because I haven't slowed down. Yes, yes, I know. Come on. So as you can see, it's not telling me when to jump. And they've put a bamboo forest in the middle of the winter course. Okay. Slow down. Okay, I'm going the wrong way over those apparently. Oh, the bamboo forest. Okay, so the bamboo forest is actually part of the agility course. Okay. I'm just destroying these courses, by the way, because I'm not very good at horse riding and don't really care. Whee! Look at that. Aren't I brilliant? Aren't I skilled? Slalom. So you can see there's some fun little arena building and stuff like that. The mechanics of like knocking things out the way is a little bit playful because like polystyrene hay bales and things. Your horse never falls over and, you know, breaks their leg. But it's not a terrible game. It's not a good game. It's kind of a middling level game for what it is. I personally don't think it's ridiculously expensive or anything like that. It's telling me I need to groom a horse. Unfortunately, I haven't managed to get any of my equipment up to the right level, but I'm going to stop that there for now. So this is Riding Club Championships, and it's a free-to-play riding and race game. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time.